all the clips stay lit. He don't need lamps, hey man, what you doing? He told you to subscribe if you join the gang today. Then you a champ for life. He just dropped another vid, got the notification. He going hard.
What is good, YouTube? I'm KingChamp. I'm back with another YouTube video for y'all today, man. First things first, before we hop into anything, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm currently on the road to 4K subscribers, so if you would subscribe, man, that would mean the world to me. Today we are reacting to Ren, Hi Ren. I've never heard this artist before. I have no idea who he is, but y'all have been spamming me to react to this. So if you have any more recommendations, please make sure you leave a comment or join my Discord. That is the best way to get a hold of me. And yeah, just let me know what you want me to react to. But anyway, enough of the yapping. Let's hop into this reaction. Hopefully this is a good song. What the hell happened? The fuck? What is that? Look like something out of a horror movie. What the fuck?
Hi there, Ren. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me.
He has an accent. Is he from the UK? I don't know. Like I said, I have no idea who he is. It sounds like a UK accent, but I'd never know. I'm really bad at accents, bro. Like, to me, if I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not good with accents. Moral of the story, I'm not good with accents. But to me, it sounds like he's from the UK.
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately. And I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect to always being lied to. Okay.
That is some real stuff, though. Like I've told y'all before in other videos. I forgot who I was reacting to. Jesse Wells, I think it was. I think I was reacting to Jesse Wells. I don't know if y'all know who he is, but Jesse Wells had a song and it was talking about Ozempic. Bro, a lot of doctors, bro. Doctors are really just drug dealers. They're drug dealers with a PhD. At the end of the day, the doctor is there for a check most of the time. And that's not all doctors. There are some actual good doctors out there who will guide you down the right path. But majority of doctors, they're really just doing their job. And their job is to get money. And they keep these pharmacies in business. So they're just going to sell you some drugs. And a lot of people get misdiagnosed. And it's genuinely sad because you're getting misdiagnosed and they're giving you medication. And that medication that you're taking is giving you more problems, and it's not even solving the original problem, which it's really sad. Like, genuinely, it's really sad.
Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate, this time is different, man. Trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place, and my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one, so you see. You gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, you're...
It's like he's fighting like inner demons. Damn. That's some deep shit. Hold on.
Music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Wow, your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics, or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me, that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in.
On God. And that's all that matters. In life, you're gonna have hella haters, bruh. Like, this music is not gonna be everybody's cup of tea, cause it's not. It's not that groovy shit. But the nigga's actually, like, he's spitting. He's speaking his truth. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. Not everybody makes that type of music where it's fucking groovy and, you know what I'm saying, like high up beat. You know, and there's nothing wrong with the people who do make that type of music. But I feel like artists like this, when they really be speaking their truth, they really get overlooked and they get hated. And I genuinely don't think that's fair. Like, dead ass. Just because it's not your cup of tea. The craziest thing about music, it's very, what's the word? I think it's subjective. I think that's the word for it. But what I like isn't what you're going to like. Vice versa. What you like is not what I'm going to like. But I feel like music like this, where it's just people using their platform to speak on problems and to speak their truth, I feel like that music is always the best, is because you staying true to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of music artists out here who are portraying an image of something that they're not. You know, you see that with a lot of rappers. Rappers, I feel like, fall victim to that the most. You know, rapper, he'll grow up in a nice, loving community, nice house, straight A student, and he's portraying a gangbanger. That nigga ain't never told no gun in his life. But that's the image that he's portraying, and it's genuinely sad. It is sad. Instead of just staying true to yourself. But in a lot of situations, I kind of understand why they portray that image, because that's going to sell more, unfortunately. And it's just a thing with numbers. You know, a lot of people they won't stay true to themselves because they feel like, man, that ain't going to sell as much. And sometimes I feel like if you stay true to yourself, the fan base that you would get by staying true to yourself would take you a lot further than getting these fake ass fans. And you're portraying somebody who you're not even, because them fans that are your supporters who are supporting you portray this fake image are going to be the first ones to be like, oh, you fell off when you try to switch up or do something different that you genuinely want to do. They're going to say you fell off. So the best thing, in my opinion, would be just to stay true to yourself from the jump.
Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious, Eminem did it. Played on guitar, Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath us. That's right, speak your truth, your fucking God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to ask for you.
The sad part is, people like you, that second person who's talking, you gotta be like that. You gotta have faith in yourself. And what this video shows me too, is something that I've always said. We are our own biggest haters. And you gotta get out of that mentality. You gotta be your own biggest like supporter / fan. Because, bro, the world is going to give you enough hate, bro. Don't add on to that shit. And a lot of the times we judge ourselves worse than what the world even portrays us. And it's not fair to yourself, you know. And I fall victim to that, you know. I'll be like, man, what if I post a video and they don't like it? At the end of the day, you just got to do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And you can't overthink that. You just got to have that mentality of like, whatever I'm going to do, I'm going to succeed in it. And I'm telling you, bro, that's going to take you very far in life.
You say it instead of downplay it.
Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren.
Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren.
I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside. Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason. Beheading all kings, I am sin, with no rhyme or reason.
Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies, Mephistopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender when standing in front of my solar eclipse. My name is stitched to your lips, so you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of end. I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren.
He's playing the fuck out of that guitar though, I'm not gonna lie.
Hi Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So coward the man I've become, when I sing from the top of my lungs, that I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspired by me to be strong. And when I am gone I will rise, in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate different side. When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas, that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences.
Damn.
With autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis.
Damn.
As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare. But there were victims and there were students.
I'm not gonna lie, this is some real shit. For those of y'all who don't know, it's actually a good thing I seen this video. For those of y'all who don't know, when I was younger, I suffered from anxiety really, really bad. Like, my anxiety was super bad. I had to used to take Prozac for it. If y'all know what that medication was, but I had to take medication for it. And I was even in toxic relationships where my anxiety was thrown in my face. I would have a bad day. I would feel upset. Did you take your medication? That's why you're feeling like that. That is the worst thing to say to somebody when you're already battling inner demons. And my childhood was never like, it wasn't horrible, but I didn't have like the best childhood either. And that was a lot of core problems from my anxiety. I eventually grew out of it. I still have moments where I am pretty anxious, but I'm no longer on the medication. God is good. I'm no longer on the medication. But I know how it feels, bro. Like, genuinely. And I don't know how it feels for him, his exact story, because everybody is different. But I do know from my personal experience that being anxious, bro, and battling those demons, you genuinely feel like nobody in the world understands you. Like, dead ass. It don't even matter the doctor who prescribed me the medication. Bro, I feel like nobody understood who I was. Like, dead ass. And, you know, it's just something that, you know, some people grow out of, and then other people, they fight that long life battle. And sometimes some people take their own life because they can't handle it. And it's genuinely sad. So anybody who's ever had, like, you know, battling those mental demons, like, you know, I fight with you genuinely. And I will always have you in my prayers because I genuinely know how that feels. Like, it feels like nobody understands you. And I know that pain. So I am glad that I came across this video. Shout out to whoever recommended me this, genuinely.
It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax. And I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
Amen. Bro. W fucking song, bro. W fucking song, bro. W fucking song. W to the person who actually recommended me that song. This song is actually really big. This video is pretty big. It has 66 million views, and I never seen it. Shout out to Ren, bro. Like, and I always salute motherfuckers who use their art to spread a message, bro. That shit is so beautiful, and I really want to do that with my content creation shit, bro. Like, that's my biggest goal out of all this shit, bro. But shout out to him, man. But if y'all have any other recommendations, please leave the recommendations. Also, if you made it to the end, I love you from the bottom of my heart. Also, subscribe, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.